All right, looking at some quick hitting, high impact weather for Monday morning. Some of these thunderstorms may be strong to borderline severe, perhaps some wind damage, albeit isolated, but that potential is there. So a lot to cover. Let's first, we'll head outside where it's actually nice, breezy, increasing clouds, mild and dry. It's actually pretty comfortable. Humidity on the rise as well. Temperatures at this late hour still unusually mild at 60. So weather headlines, which includes dry skies and milder for this evening and during most of the overnight hours. Rain heavy at times, strong thunderstorms and strong wind gusts for tomorrow morning. May last up until 12 noon out towards Southeastern Mass in New Bedford. I'll show you that in more detail. We're going to be trending drier the second half of the day. The evening commute coming home tomorrow looks better. Some sunshine and some decent weather on Tuesday. So clouds increasing, but no precipitation yet. You can see that moisture now off to our west. Tracking this strong cold front now, kind of crossing towards Buffalo and western Pennsylvania. Out ahead of it, some of these heavier downpours and some thunderstorms. So we're getting close. That's what it looks like right now. Switch over into the future and then watch the time bar. We'll set this into motion. And notice by roughly 7, 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, this line coming through. This is around 8 a.m. This ribbon of yellow and orange. It's a squall line. It's downpours. It's thunderstorms. It's strong wind, reduced visibility. Really allow for some extra travel time for the morning commute. Could be some isolated wind damage. 11 a.m. The axis is starting to shift more towards southeastern Mass. And then by early afternoon, the bulk of it's well offshore will dry out the second part of the day. I don't see complete clearing, but there may be some partial sun through the cloud cover during the afternoon. And tomorrow evening is looking better for the evening commute. Move ahead now to tomorrow night with clearing skies. Tuesday looks nice. Sunshine, temperatures topping out mid-60s, and then active weather pattern. Another system coming through on Wednesday with showers, perhaps a few thunderstorms, especially during the morning up until about early afternoon, and then drying out later Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday evening. It is stormy for tomorrow, and be mindful, parents, kids at the bus stop and things like that. Downpours and thunder and gusty winds, temperatures starting off in the mid to upper 60s, cooling down later in the morning towards the afternoon once the cold front comes through. Monday is drying out. The exception up until 12, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Some of the rain and thunder may linger a bit into the early afternoon, like New Bedford out towards Cape. I think New Bedford, you're pretty much done with this, I would say 2 o'clock in the afternoon, the latest. Rainfall potential, an inch or some locally higher amounts in some of these heavier rain bands that come through in the morning. Winds gusty outside of any thunderstorms, maybe gusting 30 to 45 miles per hour. But in any stronger or severe thunderstorm, some of the wind gusts could be locally stronger than that. Coastal flood advisory for the high tide tomorrow morning just before 8 a.m. This would tend to be minor coastal flooding, but that potential is there. Small craft advisory more than likely is going to get upgraded to a gale warning. Do not be on the water at all tomorrow morning and early afternoon. All right, 7-day forecast. Nice on Tuesday. Another chance for showers on Wednesday. Not quite as impactful as what we're getting for tomorrow morning. And then towards the end of the week, kind of blustery, breezy, cooler and dry Thursday and Friday. Temperatures in the upper 50s. Be mindful, though, of this high impact weather.
All right. Thanks, Tony. Coming up next.